What's up, guys? It's BWADE. I'm going to give you 5 of my favorite NBA props for Monday's playoff games. I'm going to show you that data and research that kind of brought me to the conclusion of putting my money on those picks and hopefully give you enough information so that you can make informed decisions as to whether you want to tail or leave them alone. As always, this is gambling. There are no guarantees, so play wisely and always know that it can go either way, right? So looking at today, Sunday's games, it is still early. We've had 2 games play so far. Now, we hit both games in VIP. We are already 2-0. And looking at the last week, we're 8-4 in the NBA. We've been doing really well in VIP on game picks that I've been giving out. Looking at props, I'm not sure what I gave out to you guys for free and what's VIP, but we have 2 slips that are still alive with 2 guys hitting, 1 player left to play. Now, we did miss Jason Tatum assists so far. We took over. He only had 4, I think. And then one other, Jalen Brown points we missed as well. So we're doing really well for NBA today. I feel good about these games on Monday. I'm excited to get into them with you. If you guys want to jump into VIP and start getting some of these game picks as well as more props, there's 2 ways to get in. You can either use code NBA. You'll get 80% off. The link for it is down below in the description. You just use code NBA in the checkout. You'll get all of my picks for the next week. The other option, sign up with one of these apps that I tell you about in this video, Underdog, Sleeper, or any of the apps down below in the description. Use my code, throw a couple dollars on there, whatever you want, and then send me a screenshot on Instagram and I will hook you up with the free week of VIP. On top of that, I'm giving away a signed Paolo Banchero jersey this month on this channel, guys. He is going absolutely fucking nuts. Like, yeah, the Celtics just wiped him down, but yo, Banchero is legit. I'm excited to give this out to you guys. And all you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. It's really important for me right now that you guys do that because this is a new channel for me. I had to start a new one, so all the support you guys are able to show really means a lot to me, and I do greatly appreciate it. And you will be rewarded with a chance to win that autographed Banchero jersey at the end of the month. But I am just going to start getting right into these picks and start showing you why I like them. We're starting out with the 2-man slip, and I am going Jalen Brunson over on points. Now, just to start, I got this at 27.5 on Sleeper, which is where I put this first slip in. We're getting both picks at better prices on Sleeper, so just to give you a heads up. So we got this at 27.5, and look, since coming back on injury, he has not been crushing it, right? You can see this is the first game where he's hit this line since coming back. But Jalen Brunson is a dog in the playoffs. Like, if you watch this dude, he is an absolute pit bull, and I expect him to will his team to at least a close game every single night. He just dropped 34 on Detroit. You can see similar players are going over 77% of the time against Detroit. They stopped Brunson on April 10th, and that's like when he was just coming back from injury. He only played 29 minutes. He went 5 for 15. He just played 40 minutes, right? So an extra 11 minutes. He took 27 shots, which is way more near his average. So really the only player they've stopped that's similar to him was him, and it was him kind of still easing back into it. Otherwise, the previous 9 guys all hit their line against them. Pick and roll ball handler and free throws. They are 3rd worst in the NBA at both of those, and that is how Jalen Brunson scores almost half of his points, right? So this is a perfect matchup for him. You look head to head, he's gone over 30 points in 4 out of his 5 matchups, and the only one where he didn't go over was when he was just coming back from injury and only played 29 minutes. So that's almost a statistical outlier. Like, I don't count that so much. So really, he's gone 4 for 4 in games where he's played his normal allotment and where he's healthy. Love this play. Jalen Brunson over 27.5. And then I am fading Jalen Duren's points and rebounds. Now this one we are fading, and we actually got it at 22.5, so we get an extra 1 to go under. And Sleeper had both of these just at better prices, which is why I put it in there. I always shop for the best line, the best price, the best payout, all of that for you guys. So when I tell you the app I put it on, there's usually a reason for it. So we're going to come down here. Similar players are only hitting their points and rebounds line. Not similar players, same position players. So centers are only hitting their points and rebound line 20% of the time against the Knicks. Duren was one of those players. Jarrett Allen was one. And then Zubac also hit it. 3 out of 15 guys, right? You look head to head. That's That's the one time where you saw where he went over. Otherwise, in 5 matchups, he's gone well under in the other 4. He's only averaging 17.8, and that's even with this game where he crushed it. Shot 9 for 9 from the field. Like, I don't. Granted, all of his shots are into the basket, so he has a high field goal percentage, but still. Like, he went 3 for 4. That's a normal game for him. 4 for 4. 6 for 9. That's a lot, but he only pulled down 3 rebounds and 18 chances. I don't see this going well for him. It hasn't most of the season. They defend really well against centers. They don't get points and rebounds. I feel confident with this fate of Jalen Duren, especially getting that extra one on the line. You'll see that slip on the screen here, and even though we got a better line on both of these players, we're still getting 3.1x for this on Sleeper. Sleeper is one of my favorite apps. They get their lines up early. They have some of the best payouts in the industry, some of the best lines out there. As you can see, we got better lines on both of these players. And then they give us a ton of different promos, whether it's protected picks, payout boosts, discounted lines, all that type of stuff. And when you sign up and use code BWADE, they will double that first deposit up to $100 and give you a free pick. Like, just tons of promos and reasons to sign up. There are no cons to having additional apps. So take some money off a different app, whatever, throw it on Sleeper, get it doubled, and then take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I will hook you up with that free week of VIP, guys. It's free money. Take advantage of it. And you can always just use code NBA if you don't want to and get 80% off. But this is easier, cheaper, and you get to take advantage of the Sleeper sign-up bonus. On top of that, the signed Paolo jersey, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you can be entered to win that. But I'm excited to give that out to you guys. He's one of my favorite players. Let's get into these next 3 players. Tobias Harris, first quarter points. This pick has been a wagon all year long for me. And it was starting to creep up to like 5.5 points. I think it might even hit 6.5 in a game, but it's back down to 3.5 in this game. He just put up, and I don't expect him to do what he did last game, right? He had 25 points. That's not going to happen again, or at least I don't expect it to. But he's had 9 first quarter points against him. He has had at least 4 points in the first quarter in 25 of his last 30 games. Like, he's only missed that 5 times. The data's there. You look head to head. He's done it in 4 out of the 5 games against the Knicks this year. The one game where he missed it, he hooked, right? He had 3 points. We needed 4. This is just a data-driven play where it's something he hits so consistently that I feel good taking the over here. So, Tobias Harris over 3.5 first quarter points. Russell Westbrook over 11.5 points. So we look at it, and he's only missed this 3 times in, I guess we can even go to 4 times. 4 times in the last 23 games. He's hitting it 83% of the time in the last 23. He just had 15 against them. Again, this is a number he hits really consistently. I know there's a lot of Russell Westbrook hate out there, but the dude plays with a ton of energy, and he is a spark plug for them. You look head to head, the first 3 games of the year, he missed it pretty bad. Field goal percentage is terrible, 0 for 8, 3 for 11, and 2 for 9. But he's hit it in the last 2 matchups, this one in January, and then he just hit it in that first playoff game. And again, when you look at these last 23 games, the only way he misses this line is if he shoots terribly, which it can happen, right? But you look, 2 for 11 in that game he missed, 2 for 9 in this one, 2 for 9 in that one, and 1 for 9 in that one. So, like, the volume is consistently there. He gets the minutes, he gets the attempts, he gets the volume, and it just comes down to him hitting the shots, which is really what you want. Like, you want a guy who, you know, he's going to get the minutes, you know he's going to get the volume, he's going to get the shots up, and then the only way that he misses is if he has a really bad game. And, like, that's what Russell Westbrook is giving us. Consistency with minutes, consistency with shot volume, and he's hitting it 19 out of the last 23 games, guys. I'm locking this in. He's hit it 83% of the time and is consistently getting the volume. And then Zubac over 17.5 points. He's hit this in 5 out of the last 6 games. You look, similar players are hitting their points line against Denver in 7 out of the last 10 games. Zubac has hit it. He's only hit it in 2 out of 5 games this year, right? And so that's a little iffy for me, but he has been playing strong, and Jokic just is not the best defender. Zubac wants to show up and wants to play well when he plays against Jokic, and I expect him to. Really put on here. You can see he scores 98% of his points in the paint. My man knows what his game is, and he sticks to it, and I respect that. But their defense in the paint, their defense anywhere on the court isn't great, but in the paint, they're 25th at defending out here. In the restricted area, they're 18th. It's a good matchup for him. I expect him to come out and continue playing hard. He had 21 points in that first game. He's hit this in 5 out of the last 6, 60% in the last 30 games, and I think it's a good matchup for Zubac, and I like him to continue going. He actually just got announced as one of the candidates for most improved. Yeah, so he is one of the 3 candidates for most improved this year. So that's cool, but Zubac over 17.5 points. You can see that slip on the screen, guys. We're getting 8.6x for this on Underdog. Underdog continues to have some of the best payouts in the industry. You are not going to get a better payout than Underdog anywhere else. Like, you can check it, you can put it together on a different app and then check it against Underdog, and Underdog will always have a better payout. They also are giving us tons of 50 and 60% payout boosts. So you guys should really be checking Underdog out. They will double that first deposit when you sign up and use code BWADE. Again, it's free money. They'll double it up to $1,000. That's one of the best sign up bonuses out there. Take a screenshot when you sign up, even if it's only a $5 deposit. Take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I will hook you guys up with that free week of VIP. And the main part of this video is I want to show you guys the data, and I want to give you enough information so that you guys can make informed picks. I never want you to think that like I'm giving you picks that are definitely going to hit. Like, no. I am here to give you information and so that you guys can make informed decisions. That is the point of this. I want to help you guys make better picks. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Always want to be as transparent as I can with you. I never want to be here to like try and bullshit you or tell you we're going to hit everything. It doesn't happen. This is sports betting. But with data and with research and analysis, we can make better picks, and that's what I want to help you do. So make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you can be entered to win that Paolo jersey, guys, and let's all finish the weekend off well.